Welcome to the Bold Encourager. I'm Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. It just allows for me to get my positive, encouraging messages out to everyone. Today, I will be reviewing some unique gourmet chocolates. So let's get started. So I have a bunch of flavors I am going to be trying from this chocolate place called Chocolatier, I think that's how you say it. But they are located in Carlsbad, California, and they do sell these chocolates at different retail stores. And if you go on their website, it will say where they are located. But right now in Carlsbad, they're currently closed, but they are sending out chocolates, and you can also get these chocolates on Amazon. So I'm going to leave the links down below, so if you're interested in buying any of these chocolates, you have it. And I'm not sponsored by this product, but I thought it would be a lot of fun to try some gourmet chocolates that have very interesting flavors. And so they have their mini bars, because their big chocolate bars are kind of a little more pricey. They do have a bacon flavored one. They also have a churro chocolate bar, which I thought was interesting, but they're not included in this sample kit because I think they're a little bit more pricier than the other bars. But I wanted to try a variety and give it a food review like I like to do and give the ratings. I bought 2 different packages to get all these flavors so that I could try a little more variety, but they have different variety packs that you can get online and on Amazon. I'm going to go ahead and start it right off with trying the Honeycomb. It says it's a luscious organic honey caramelized into crisp bits enrobed in dark chocolate. And the guy that is the chocolatier for this particular brand is supposed to be one of the top 10 in North America. So this should be really good, hopefully, right? And this set, I think to get the full set on Amazon is $24.95, but you get a lot more chocolates than this. I just did one of each chocolate, so you can get a bigger pack of, I think you get like a few of the 2 or 3 of the options. And so I'll leave that link down below, so if you wanted to get have a little more fun and try different chocolates, you could do this. Also, they're great gifts for someone that you really care about. Mother's Day is coming up around the corner. So let's start with the Honeycomb and see how this turns out. So as you can see, in the middle is a little crisp thing going on. There's a little crispy thing in there. So this is a dark chocolate. And the dark chocolate is really good because sometimes dark chocolate has kind of a bitter taste to it, depending on how much percentage of cocoa is in it. But this one is really good. The Honeycomb is very, very slight. It's not a very strong flavor in it, but the dark chocolate is really good. But it's very subtle with the Honeycomb, so you can't really taste the Honeycomb as much. So I'm going to give it a 6.5. 6.5, really good dark chocolate. Honeycomb's very subtle, so if it was a little bit more for the forefront of the flavor, probably would have gotten a higher score. But really good dark chocolate. So all my dark chocolate fans definitely might want to try this. Okay, the next one I'm going to try is the Ravishing Rocky Road. So I'm just going to take a little small piece of each one so I don't eat the whole thing and just feel really sick to my stomach for eating too much chocolate. So the Rocky Road has actually a marshmallow on the outside of it, which is pretty cool. And so I'm going to pull it apart, so I got to make sure I get enough marshmallow. So this one, the flavor is it's not so subtle, which I like. This is the Ravishing Rocky Road, and it has a salted caramelized almonds and chewy marshmallow paved the way in milk chocolate. This one was really good, so I'm going to give this an 8.5. You can taste the marshmallow, the caramelized almonds, the milk chocolate is so good. So 8.5 for this one. So I'm now gonna try the spicy Maya. And this one's supposed to be a little bit spicy, and I do like spicy. So it'll be interesting to see if this one lives up to the spice being spicy. So the description is seductive cinnamon, pasilla chili, and warming cayenne bedded in dark chocolate. So another dark chocolate one. Let's break a piece off. Ooh, the spice came at the end. At first I didn't taste it, but wow. At the very end, there's a little hint of spice. There's a cinnamon there. Ooh, it's kind of just like gives you that warm feeling of comfort. And the chili's not overbearing, but you feel it, the kick at the end. So this one's good. I like the Rocky Road a little bit more, but this one's still really good. Dark chocolate's really great. Spice is great. Let's give it an 8.3. 8.3 for the spicy Maya. Okay, so this one is a potato chip. So there's supposed to be a potato chip in here flavor, right? Little pieces of potato chip. It says crisp kettle cooked potato chips and a hint of sea salt mix and mingle in milk chocolate. So let's go ahead and give this a try. I always like the sweet and salty together. So it'll be interesting to see if this lives up to it. Okay, this one's good. You can definitely taste the potato chip in there. And the milk chocolate's really good. So it's got that sweet and the salt. Oh, I love that. And it's funny because I tried it when it was in the refrigerator and the flavor wasn't as good, because they say when you eat chocolate, it should be room temperature, because if you leave it in the refrigerator or the freezer, it actually takes the flavor away. And I agree with that, because this has more flavor now that it has been room temperature. Really good. I'm going to give, I like the spicy Maya a little bit more, so let's give this at 8.2. Okay, so this one is Minty Brownie, and I love mint and I love brownie. So let's see. So the description is crispy brownie bites and frosted mint gems unite in a deep dark chocolate. And it definitely has a crispy kind of thing going on with it, with the brownie, the mint, great flavors. Gosh, I want to say it's equal to the spicy Maya. So this is going to be an 8.3. Really good flavors. Oh my gosh, these chocolates are really good. You guys will love them. Next one is My Smores, and I wonder if it's very similar to the Ravishing Rocky Road. We'll see, right? Description: fluffy marshmallows and crushed honey graham crackers reunite in milk chocolate. So let's give this one a try. Wow. Wow. It tastes just like a s'more. You can taste the milk chocolate, the graham crackers in it. Then you also have the marshmallow. I'm impressed. It's up there with the Rocky Road, the Ravishing Rocky Road. Maybe just a little bit more of an experience because you can taste the s'more. Both really good. 8.6. 8.6. Really good chocolate. You would love this. Gosh, I'm really impressed with these chocolatiers. They know what they're doing. I would be very interested to try the churro and the bacon one. You know, they're convincing me. They're making me a believer of this chocolate. So this one is called the Sweet and Salty. Sweet and Salty. And what it is a touch of sea salt swirled in creamy milk chocolate. It's just really good chocolate with some sea salt in it to give it that salty flavor. Really good. Okay. Gosh, this is so hard. These are all so good, but the other ones just lived up a little bit more with excitement, you know. But the chocolate's really good for this one. I'm going to give it an 8.2. 8.2. It's just the honeycomb that just didn't live up to having a little more excitement so far. So this is the Salted Chocolate Crunch. And this is a crunchy toasted breadcrumbs dusted with sea salt in smooth dark chocolate. So let's give this a try. Okay, this is the dark chocolate one. And you know what? The honeycomb was a dark chocolate. I like dark chocolate, but I'm probably a bigger fan of milk chocolate. And maybe that's why the honeycomb didn't have any excitement, because it's hard to kind of overcome the dark chocolate flavor with anything in it. Kind of takes away from it. There is like a little crunch to it, but it's the dark chocolate that takes over. So you kind of have a subtle flavor of that breadcrumb. And it's got like that texture, which is great. So it's very close to the honeycomb. I'm going to give it, they're very similar. So 6.6. I give it 6 points, just a little bit more than the honeycomb because of the crunch, but the honeycomb had the same kind of crunch. So it's a little bit, just a little bit better, but not much better than the honeycomb one. This is a really good dark chocolate. And for dark chocolate, and I would say in the 6s is pretty good. So this one is another dark chocolate. So we'll see, because this one's supposed to be spicy. So it says sea salt, a dash of chipotle, and popping candy crackle in dark chocolate. So it has a very cool concept to it. So let's see if it can live up to it. Okay, literally, it's like the Pop Rocks that you ate as a kid. It is popping in my mouth. It is like a firecracker in your mouth. There is that hint of spiciness to it. That kick at the very end does have the dark chocolate flavor. It's still there, but it's a little more exciting than the other ones because the flavor isn't so subtle. So maybe you got to add some spice to your dark chocolate to give it a little more fun to it. But I'm pretty sure the spicy Mayo was also in dark chocolate. So it seems like the dark chocolate with the spice is the way to go if you want to give it more flavor. So that had that like spiciness to the crackling. The spicy Mayo got a really high score. It had a little bit more spice. The crackling of the dark chocolate gave it a little fun experience. But I do think the spicy Mayo was a little bit better. But it's very close. 7.9 for that because of the experience, the crackling in your mouth, the spice at the end. It's fun. It's a fun dark chocolate bar. It's a very fun one. Okay, so the last one is called Sprinkle Dreams, and it's a crisp waffle cone, hazelnuts, and rainbow sprinkles party in milk chocolate. Ooh, this sounds like a lot of fun too. And so let's break a piece off, and as you can see, there is actually sprinkles in the back of it. You can taste the sprinkles, a little bit of that waffle cone, the hazelnuts there. It's really good. Not the top favorite, but still really good. I'm going to give this an 8.1. 8.1. So, gosh, these flavors are really great. I highly recommend just getting the kit. As you can see, most of them just rated so high in my book. I would love to eat these again. I would buy these again. Absolutely, 100%. I totally think these chocolatiers know what they were doing. So this was a fun food review, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really, truly appreciate the support. If you haven't followed me on social media, please follow me on social media. The links will be down below. Every Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will post a new fun video, so you do not want to miss them. So go ahead and hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Well, I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you stay encouraged.